Welcome back, Bison Nation. My name is Charlotte Davignon.
And I'm Halee.
And tonight we'll be taking you through campus, local, and national news. Stick around. A student vote will take place from February 24th to the 26th on a proposed $3 credit fee increase, which is capped at 12 credits a semester to help fund the next phase of the Memorial Union renovation. If approved, student support will be matched to allow for an expansion. Built through student leadership and first approved by a student vote in 1947, the Union has grown through multiple expansions, but is currently facing infrastructure limitations. Recent student feedback shows a strong need for more study areas, comfortable seating, better lighting, outdoor space, and dedicated areas for organizations and events. This renovation is being shaped by student voices. If you vote yes in February, you are ensuring that the Memorial Union can continue serving as the heart of campus.
The Spring Career Expo is Wednesday, February 4th from 11 to 3 p.m. The career fair brings together more than 250 employers from across the country. This all-major event is open to NDSU students, alumni, and students in surrounding areas. The expo offers a chance to network with employers, explore internships, and full-time job opportunities. No registration is required. Students can stop by anytime to connect. Students should bring their student ID and copies of their resume. Free professional headshots will be available for students from 11 to 2 p.m.
On Tuesday the 27th, we were at the Student Involvement Expo, where we got a chance to speak with leaders on what their organization has to offer. Today we are here at the Student Involvement Expo, where student clubs and organizations all come together to give students a chance to explore, meet leaders, and find a new way to connect. Clubs such as Chi Alpha, Volunteer Network, and Food Science and Food Safety Club all shared ways to get involved in club life on campus. On Tuesday, January 27th, students at NDSU came to explore what campus life has to offer. The Student Involvement Expo brought together student organizations and clubs, giving people the opportunity to meet leaders, ask questions, and learn how to get involved. From leadership and academic groups to cultural and social organizations, students were able to explore a wide range of opportunities in one place. Events like this help students discover new interests while building connections to go beyond the classroom. For some students, the expo served as a starting point for building friendships and finding a sense of belonging on campus. Events like this also make it easier for new and returning students to discover opportunities they may not find on their own. Okay. I'm here with the Food Science and Food Safety Club. And then what are your guys' names?
I'm Halee and I'm the president.
I'm Kaden, I'm the treasurer.
And I'm Adam, I'm the secretary.
Now, what do your organization have to offer here?
So we run a lot of community events for food science majors, but also majors outside of our club. And we do cupcake wars. We've done caramel making. This month we're doing a Valentine's Day cookie decorating. And so that meeting is February 5th. But yeah.
Thank you. I'm here with Chi Alpha.
Hi, my name's Alyssa.
Hi, my name's Torin.
And then what does your organization have to offer to students?
Yeah, Chi Alpha is a great organization if you are wanting community to grow your relationship with Jesus. It's a great place to find community and to continue your journey with him, for sure.
What skills or experience can students gain from joining your group?
The experiences that students can gain is that every Thursday there is a large group at 7 and 8:30 where you can just gather together and just have community and everybody will just pour into you. There's also small groups where you can do life together with just girls or boys. Just a large group where you can just learn more about Jesus and the Word, and then there's a bunch of little activities throughout the semester, which is also so fun.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with the Volunteer Network, and this is?
I'm Isaac Mauk. I'm the Vice President of Volunteer Network.
And what does your organization have to offer?
Yeah, so we're not necessarily a club that you can join, but we're a department on campus. So Volunteer Network connects students with nonprofits in the local area. We specifically like to work with kind of more local ones, even here on campus, like Goods for the Herd. We got a lot of events coming up in the spring, but yeah, we love to connect students with volunteering and service.
And then what skills and experience can students gain from joining this volunteer network?
Yeah, I'll touch again on the volunteer aspect. I mean, it's mostly the service, and students love when they can connect with a nonprofit. And we've had time and time again where students will come and join a nonprofit, and then they just end up volunteering there their whole life. And so I think the skill of just like giving back to the community is something that's really important that an employer looks for as well. And so you can include that in a resume for sure. And I know some organizations and classes require you to volunteer as well too. So it's definitely a very much needed skill.
Thank you. Reporting from the Memorial Union, Charlotte Davignon, Bison Information Network.
Skate into a night of fun at the Lights Ice Rink at Essentia Health Plaza on January 30th from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Bring your friends and enjoy music as you glide through the rink. Skaters of all skill levels are welcome, whether you're trying it for the first time or already a pro. Rentals are available on the site for $5.
A day of winter fun is coming up on January 31st with a cardboard sled race and design contest that will put your creativity to the test. Participants are encouraged to build their own sleds using cardboard and then race them down the hill. Awards will be given out for both speed and design. The event will have 3 categories: ages 10 and under, ages 11 to 17, and ages 18 and older. Registration begins at 10:30 a.m. in the warming house, with races starting at 11 a.m. Awards will be presented once all races have been completed. In addition to racing, a best design contest for each group will have first, second, and third. Judging for that will take place before each race. Costumes are encouraged, but participants are reminded to dress warm.
A North Dakota man has filed a lawsuit against Clay County alleging that the jail staff repeatedly denied him his prescribed anti-seizure medication, leading to a serious medical event while he was incarcerated. According to the lawsuit, the man experienced severe health complications as a result of the alleged denial, and he is also seeking compensation and accountability for the negligence. Clay County officials have not yet commented in detail, but the case is currently under investigation.
2 federal immigration agents involved in the failed January 24th shooting of Alex Preddy have been placed on administrative leave. The Department of Homeland Security confirms the agents, 1 Border Patrol and 1 Customs and Border Protection, will be off duty while investigations continue. This action is part of a standard protocol following law enforcement shootings and comes as the incident has sparked national scrutiny, protests, and political outrage.
A January winter storm affected large parts of the United States. Snow, ice, and cold weather impacted more than 30 states. Power outages were reported as weather damaged electrical lines, flight cancellations, and road closures caused travel disruptions. Officials continue restoration efforts and conditions slowly improve.
Graffiti was recently discovered in Yosemite National Park, where park rangers say vandalism was found on natural rock surfaces in a protected area. Officials confirmed cleanup efforts are underway and an investigation is ongoing, reminding visitors that damaging park resources cause lasting harm and can result in serious penalties, while Yosemite remains open as staff work to preserve the park. Next up, we have Sports with Jack and Weather with Henry.
I'm your friend.
I am your coworker.
I'm your neighbor.
There's no set person that defines who needs help in North Dakota.
I play cards with your grandmother every week.
Hunger is becoming more and more widespread and more known because there are people standing up and saying, hey, this can't happen. We can't be having this in our state, in our community.
I sit next to you in math class.
It's proving that they're learning better and they're not coming to school so hungry on Monday morning. We're engaging them and we're helping them learn. I mean, people want to help their fellow citizens, and in this food bank, in this agency, that is exactly what's happening, is people really, truly care.
I'm here.
I'm here to change the faces.
I'm here to change the faces of hunger.
name is Addie Stewart, and I graduated from NDSU in the Department of Communication in 2018. My degree was in strategic communication, and I'm the communications specialist for the city of West Fargo. That includes social media, press releases, breaking news, interviews, media relations, and more. I went into communication because I wanted to do something I was passionate about. There were so many opportunities. I knew I could work for nonprofits, government, small business, agency work. Professors in the department definitely impacted me a lot in my life, making sure that once I graduated college, I knew I could get a job here just because of the connections in the department and the great morale that was in Fargo. Future students should definitely come to NDSU because it's a degree like no other here.
Hello and welcome back to Bison Sports. I'm Jack Higgins. Women's basketball took on the South Dakota Coyotes last Saturday. The Bison started hot, with Avery Coonan scoring 10 points in the first half and finishing the day with 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists, good for her 7th straight double-double. Marissa Frost also added 5 points in the first half, and Jocelyn Schiller added 5 points and 4 rebounds. The Bison jumped to a 16-8 lead by the end of the first quarter, and led 33-24 at the half while staying in front the whole time. In the second half, they came out strong, jumping to a 46-29 lead within 5 minutes. Carrington Asp added 13 points off the bench, shooting 50% from the field, and Amelia Hobson had 2 straight three-pointers in the fourth quarter, helping to put the Bison in front by 30. They will face Denver at home tomorrow. Last Thursday, men's basketball traveled to Colorado, facing the Denver Pioneers, and defeating them 82-77. Travion Carson scored 23, leading the Bison, and was a perfect 8 for 8 at the free throw line. Markai Strickland also added 13 points and 4 rebounds. After being locked in a duel all game and the score being tied at 72 with just over 2 minutes, Noah Feddersen scored a bucket to give the Bison the lead and then made 2 free throws to lead 76-72. NDSU shot 51% overall and 42% from three-point. They traveled to Oklahoma facing Oral Roberts, dominating them 86-58 and improving to a perfect 8-0 in Summit League play. Tay Smith finished with 7 three-pointers and 24 points, and Trayson Anderson added 13. This is the first time in Bison history that they have started 8-0 in Summit League play, and they are one of 7 Division I teams with at least 7 road wins. They traveled to South Dakota this Saturday. In other Bison sports, wrestling faced off in a duel against California Baptist on Sunday, winning 31-7 and earning their first Big 12 win of the season. North Dakota State lost only 2 of their 10 matches, with a big start coming from number 17 ranked Ezekiel Witt, who earned a tech fall early in the second period. More big wins from teammates such as number 21 ranked Max Peterson, who had 3 takedowns, and Gavin Drexler defeating number 29 ranked Drayden Morton. North Dakota State stays home this week, welcoming Northern Colorado to the Shack on Friday. That's all I have for you this week with Bison Sports. Here's Henry with weather and Bison Overtime for a preview.
Was there a welcome to NDSU moment for you when you first got to campus?
I mean, I just think it's so crazy just seeing how good everyone was. I mean, obviously I played against them, but being able to like play with them and just see all their strengths like up close was super cool.
What's your favorite? What's a part of your game that you take the most pride in?
I would probably say my defense, just because I'm kind of a smaller guard, so I have to be like scrappy and things like that. So that's definitely a big part.
Let's see. So, watching these games to me, Jossie, it feels like you're playing more freely and you're having more fun on the floor. Is that a fair statement compared to last year?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, again, this group is just so fun to play with, and it doesn't really matter who's scoring. We're all celebrating each other. So yeah, definitely having a lot of fun this year.
Let's see here. So, from a point guard's perspective, what's it like playing with Avery Coonan?
It's great. She's amazing. I mean, I don't even know how teams really scout to try to stop her, but just having that presence inside on offense that I can just throw the ball into her, and even on defense too. I know if someone gets by me, they have to go through her first. Absolutely. So, just the comfort of having her out there is really nice.
I know, it was just one game, but describe the emotions winning at South Dakota State, because we've heard for years up here that the Bison can't beat the Jackson women's basketball, will never happen, there'll be a new president before that happens. So what was it like to not only beat them, but to beat them in their building? 60-something straight conference wins. What was that like?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I think it's really going to propel us through the rest of the conference. And again, it's just one game, but I think just going down there and kind of just showing the rest of the league what we're capable of and doing it down in that environment.
I'm asking one question about Grand Forks. February 15th. I think you're well aware of what's coming up on the 15th to go back to Grand Forks. You'll be a different shade of green. It'll be a harvest green, not Kelly green. Are you mentally prepared for how the crowd might perceive you? I mean,
yeah, I mean, whatever happens, happens. I know I have so many people in Grand Forks that are super supportive, and they all said they're coming and they're going to be cheering for the Bison. So I think just embracing it. I mean, whatever people say, they say, and I think we'll go down there and just play our game, and it'll be super fun.
I kind of see it as like when KD went back to Oklahoma City and they booed him every time he touched the ball. Are you kind of prepared for that at all?
I mean, if it happens, it happens, but we'll see. We'll see. That's what the score says.
What's your favorite part about playing for Jory Collins?
He's just a great coach. I mean, as soon as I came in, he kind of helped me establish a role that I would play on the team, and just to know what he expects of us every day is really important. And I just think overall he knows what he's doing.
Hello, NDSU. Welcome back to another wonderful week of weather. I am your weatherman, Henry, here with, like I said, another week of weather. Partly cloudy skies today, -13 tonight, precipitation 10%, humidity 65%, wind at 8 miles per hour. So it's still cold, but don't worry, it's getting warmer. A tiny touch warmer, as they should say. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're not seeing much change, except for Saturday, where we are seeing snow. Not too much, a little under an inch during the day, but at night we're seeing 1 to 3 inches. Saturday, though, we are seeing 18 and 16, which is decent than what we've had done for this past few weeks. Thursday and Friday, we are seeing a bit of those same temperatures, 6, 3, -14, -12, but we are seeing some sun. Moving on to Sunday and the beginning of next week, we're seeing cloudy skies, partially cloudy skies, and some cloudy skies on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with those highs being in those 15 to the 22s, as you can see here, with those lows being above negative. So a win is a win. Moving on to temperatures in the local area, as you can see here on this side of the state where we are in, the east side of the state, we're seeing a lot of those cold temperatures. As you can see here, up in Fargo and up in Grand Forks, we're seeing -1s, but kind of out past the midpoint of the state, closer towards Bismarck and the west of the state, we're seeing a lot of warmer temperatures. The 19 on the west side of the state. So if you're heading out there that weekend, have fun with those a little warmer than normal temperatures. Moving into today's forecast, as you can see here, we're seeing you can see where that line kind of crosses. So it kind of cuts down through the middle of the state, but it kind of extends down all the way to like bottom, kind of where Cincinnati is, kind of bottom, and then kind of hooks back up, kind of splitting Maine in half. Over that, we have a lot of those cold temperatures in the 15s, the 10s, Minot 8, in National Falls 3. Kind of below that, though, we're seeing a lot of really kind of warmer temperatures while still being the middle of winter. As you can see here, we're seeing a lot of the 30s, 40s, 50s. Nothing's really getting over 60, except in a few key places, there being Phoenix and Los Angeles. And that being said, not even Miami is getting 65, not even hitting the 80s, which it normally gets. Moving into tonight's forecast, as you can see here, that kind of cold front is expanded down towards more of the Mississippi, this area of the country right here. Sorry about that, I kind of lost my words there for a second. Kind of in this area, kind of around Virginia and Kentucky. As you can see, a lot of now the Appalachian states are getting that cold, bitter cold temperatures. That continues into tomorrow, where we can see here that a lot more has been cold. You can see that cold front has shifted down, now hitting towards the middle of these states. While still having that kind of curve effect. But some other places have gotten warmer. We're seeing 70s in Miami and seeing some 80s in Los Angeles. And that is all the weather I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and roll herd and go Bison.
Thank you, Henry, and that's all we have for you guys this week here at the Bison Information Network. I'm Jack Higgins, and remember, as always, roll herd.